really excited because my new eyeshadow palette got here. It is the one from Vanity Makeup. So you might have heard or seen this floating around, I think it's been on Instagram the most. And I decided, let me see what all the fuss is about. I have seen Tara Lynn and Babs Beauty do amazing reviews on this palette, and I thought it would be good for me to do it because I have a darker skin tone in comparison to them. So I want to show you what this palette is all about. Let's get started. Now, I've heard people say that the packaging seems like a mix between Gucci and Pat McGrath. I agree. The outer packaging, it's like that hard plastic, and it is nice pale pink color. On the back you have where it says the signature palette kind of etched into the back, as well as the address and all that good stuff. And there are these ridges on it, which does seem like very reminiscent of Gucci. So here is the palette. I've already been like playing around with it and swatching it. So when you open it, you have this mirror, and I know I'm not the only one who like never takes these protective things off. So that's there, and here are the 12 shades. So let me read to you what the packaging says. The signature palette features 12 eyeshadows in 3 different textures, 6 buttery mattes, 3 intense shimmers, and 3 diamond sparkles. The shades in the palette melt perfectly into the skin to adapt to every skin tone. We gonna see we're all. It is also made in Italy, and it is vegan and not tested on animals. So I think first what I will do is to swatch the shades, and then I will try a look or two. So I'm gonna go ahead in and swatch this one, this one. Can I get that one? Nah, my nail's not gonna let it happen. Okay, I got the third one. All right, so there's one shade kind of melting into my skin. There's this lighter shade, not bad, and there is this shade. So definitely cooler tones, kind of ashy grayish, but we'll see how they look on my eyes. And then I'll go into the next 3 shades. These are the deeper ones over here. Ooh. The black definitely feels very buttery. So there are those. Don't mind, like, there's a little sparkle coming through, but that's just because I got eyeshadow all over myself before. Don't worry about it. So those are the matte shades. Now let's go into the shimmers and the diamond shades. Now, I don't see anywhere where it indicates which are the diamond shades. I'm thinking maybe they're these two here. Like, there's no insert or anything that I'm missing that I can see. So, you know what they say about assuming. That's what we got. So what I will do, I will swatch these 4 here, and then I'll swatch these 2 that I'm assuming are the diamond ones. I don't know. I'm wondering what the difference is between diamond and shimmer. Okay. So we've got this one. Pretty color. This one. So there are those shimmers. And then I'm going to do the two in the corner. There are those two. Okay, so there are all of the shades swatched. What I can say is that all of them feel pretty blendable. That's it. They all feel blendable. Let me just get this stuff off my hands, and then I will play around with some of the shades on my eyes. So first, I'm going to go into some eyeshadow primer. I think I'll just grab one of my Sigma eyeshadow base sticks and do this. I'm gonna try to make this as straightforward as possible. I'm taking my Anissa Beauty concealer brush and just blending that out on my eye a bit. Okay, so what do we want to do? Okay. I think what I'll do is to take this shade here. It's sort of like a tan with a bit of peach undertone. I'm gonna take that one and just put it all over my lid. Ooh, okay, very powdery. This is also my eye that likes to water. Allergies. So this is pretty much a shade that is pretty much like setting my primer. I wonder if I can, I don't know if you can see it any better with dimmer light, but it's a pretty light shade, so you're not missing much. And what will I do next? I think I will go into this kind of burnt orange shade here, and why don't we put that in the crease and like outer V. So it's blending really easily, very nicely. And I think I will go into this brown and use that to deepen up the orange color. There aren't any shade names that I can find. They're not on the palette, excuse me, not on the palette and also not on the box. So I'm just assuming that there aren't any. And I think I will now go into this gold shade here, the shimmer. Just using my finger. You can see I've got some on my finger. And to get in that inner corner a bit more, I'm just going to use a brush with that same shade. And go back in and tap into the orange and the brown. And there you've got this sort of like nice, neutral, shimmery eye. So let me put the rest of my face on and I will be right back. Here's the finished look. I just added some mascara, did my like base, and put on some lipstick. I want to say that this is a very work appropriate look. So if you're looking for something to wear that's kind of like your natural glam and it has some shimmer to it, I definitely think that this is a look or a palette that you can use. So I'm going to try to amp it up a bit with another look and I will be right back. Okay, I tried to just take off my eye makeup and a bit around it, so I will be sure to fix all of that once I'm done with the second look. So, I kind of want to go into this shade here and even this one, this shimmer, and use the black. So heading into this one first. Oh shoot, let me put on primer. I totally forgot. Not that I can't do it without primer, but this is how I typically do my eye makeup. So I want to stay true to what I do. All right, so that was a quick little prime and now I'm going to go into this shade here. Just wiping off my brush. You can see it. Having a fluffier brush just to blend those two together. And then I'm going to go into the black in the palette, which is this one in the corner. Picks up really well. I'm gonna wipe the brush off and go back into this orange shade here. As you can see there. Okay, so here is the second look. Kind of some warm and cool tones going on. I did use the black shadow to do a little bit of liner. I didn't reapply mascara just because I'm about to take this off. Anyway, child, so it's okay. You don't need it. I don't, so This is what happens when you have high expectations. It's not the palette's fault. Here's the thing. I really hate when people are like, it's gonna look great on every skin tone. Okay. How about somebody my skin tone? How about that? Like, this is fine. It's okay. It's not earth shattering. It could also, like, maybe I'm in a bad mood, but okay, so I find the shades to be very blendable. There's some fallout with the shimmer shades, and the matte shades are a bit powdery, but you can just tap your brush off on the palette or something else and that'll be fine. I think everything blended together really well. Packaging is gorgeous. As the shimmers have some fallout, either you want to use your finger or like a sponge applicator, or just do your eye makeup first so that you can clean up the under eye area, unless you are okay looking like the disco ball, which is fine. It's a look, it's a vibe. I'm still gonna try it out because it could also be, I don't know what it could be, honestly. But I'm just a little disappointed. Wah, wah. Let me know what you think. Don't get it. And if you have gotten it, let me know how it's showing up on you. I hope this was helpful. I'm gonna see you next time.